Thanks for tuning in to my brand new Minecraft series. After a long hiatus, I'm ready to jump into more blocky action with 101 new ideas. Thanks for rocking with me all year long and enjoy the series. I can't mine iron. Ha! Because it's all Silk Touch. Alright, well, let's start from basics again. Oops. Didn't even factor that in, dude. I thought we would have been totally okay. But nope. Definitely not the case. Stone. No, it needs to be cobblestone. I can't even make a standard. Really? Wow. Alright, well, that's totally my fault. 1, 2, 3. I can't believe that. Wow. And I know, yeah, it was all made of cobblestone up there. I thought it was stone because this texture in regular Minecraft is stone instead of it being cobblestone. So I thought, oops, my bad. All right, so we'll do this. And then I need to basically remine all of that stuff. So if I replace the coal here, and there's more coal blocks right there, I know. So if I do this, now there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So basically, in a way, this pickaxe we brought with us is kind of low-key useless because I don't want to mine up the block. Actually, I mean, maybe I want to mine up the blocks. So if I just have the resources that I need on me, this one doesn't have fortune on it, right? No, it doesn't. So the other one has fortune. So what I really should do is grab, if I find diamond or ore or whatever, right? You know, iron. I should grab all of that, bring it back to the house, lay it all out, use fortune on all of those. That way, potentially, all those blocks can multiply because fortune means you get more than one of just whatever you're mining. So that's what that means. I could get, like, you know, 5 diamond for mining up 1 block, in a way. I don't think it's 5, but I think it might be, like, 2 extra or 3 extra. I don't know. But basically, that's the idea behind the whole thing, and conveniently enough, I'm just right here anyway, so that's perfect. So, cool. I might end up doing that, actually, but obviously not for the coal. The coal, I don't really care about getting, you know, a ton more than I absolutely need. And the iron, I'm actually going to place back down, too, because that stuff is going to be more useful to me right now than it's going to be in the future. So I'll mine all that. Not that I needed to, because I can just smelt this. What am I doing? Duh. Oops. Okay. I was getting too caught up with the coal here. I thought for some reason it dropped an ingot. Obviously it doesn't. So now we're cooking. Now we're just getting some regular good old-fashioned mining and crafting happening here. You know, doing it the old-fashioned way. No farms. No nothing. All right. Just standard fare here. Back to basics. I like it. So let's grab all this. I'm just gonna, yeah. So I'm not gonna waste the mending pickaxe here, but I do need to destroy enemies. I need to keep that in mind. Oh wait, no, can I ideally, right? Let's say if I do this. If I do this, if I let the experience fall, right? Then it should get the experience for that. Wait, let's see. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So if I mine this up and then back away, no, wait, there we go. Then you see it down below, it's repairing the pickaxe. So I kind of need to switch very quickly, mine it with this, then go to this, if there's experience that pops out of there. There we go. So that's a way that I can repair it without necessarily destroying enemies with the pickaxe. I can just do it that way. Cool. Very good to note there. All right. Let's head down here. And now I can just keep moving. I don't need to, like, stay in one section if I don't want to. Because now that I can just die whenever I want to, it's very liberating. I can just keep on moving anywhere. So let's see. So like this stuff, I'm going to take just like this. Not that I could mine just the ingot anyways. But let's, you know, keep on moving and grooving here. I want to make my way downward. Not that I even need diamond. I need iron. That's really what I need. Anything else is gravy at this point. So let's, no, I kind of don't want to trigger that, but I think I have to. Oh, that's lava right there. Oh, that's bad. But let's keep it spicy, right? Let's spice the whole thing up. Let's grab all this. That's not going to work. Okay, cool. And beautiful. All right, well, I messed that one up big time. Oops. But luckily, that's not going to kill me. Or it shouldn't, rather. Nope. I'm good. I'm as good as gold, baby. All right. Let's go. Grab this. This is going to be bad, but whatever. There we go. All right. Grab you. Alley-oop. And, ooh, don't want to fall down there. No siree, Bob. No siree, Bob. There we go. Alrighty. So, I feel like I should block this, because that's going to be an issue, right? Maybe that helped. Probably not. Probably not. Alright. Let's dig our way down nice and safely here. Now, I have nothing against defending myself against lava. So, lava is still the enemy. That is the main crux of this whole thing here. So, if I get, you know, destroyed by lava, that's still my fault, you know? That's still pretty bad. There's no way for me to get out of it. I should have brought a Totem of Undying. If I were smart at life, that's what I would have brought. But luckily for you, I'm not. And I say luckily because, again, that keeps it spicy, you know? Keep the stakes very high. Because if I die here, then I lose all this stuff. Which, you know, again, if I were smart, I'd just bust out the Ender chest right now and just do it that way. Instead of letting all that stuff just burn up. Okay, cool. Let's go over here. Grab all that. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. And I know this isn't working. I know. This isn't how you do it. I've learned. I've learned my lesson. Do this. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Well, this is actually not going very well. The whole point is iron, and it's definitely not working the way I want it to. But you know what? It's fine. It's totally okay. Let's toss some stuff into the chest here real quick. So let's pop one of these bad boys out. And I'm going to pop a shulker box here. And I'm going to pop that, bam, right there. All right, so all this stuff is basically just going in there. I'm just going to put all this stuff without hesitation. Nothing I really need here except for that. You know, this, the coal, I can take half maybe. No other, well, the wood I need. Cool. All right, so that's pretty solid there. That goes back into there, and that goes back in my pocket. Boop, there we go. Nice. It's just as easy as that. That's what I'm looking for, man. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Coal for days. Again, we don't need the coal, but it's just a thing that's here, you know? And I gotta avoid the experience. Come on, really? Avoid the experience. I don't know what rate it drops at either, so I can't really... Ah, dang it. Oops. All right, and I can't mine it up with the diamond pickaxe because that's not going to work. There we go. Well, I'll just do it. Whatever. All right. Iron over... Ooh, this could get spicy. Let's, Now, I can risk this here. That's fine. This is fine. You know what? Yes, that's what we're going to do. Because I have everything in the inventory. It's all good. All right? We'll do that. That's all going to fall. Oh, that's not too bad. All right. Well, something broke on the other side there. All right, sure. Grab all that. There's one back here, right? No, there's not. Okay. Now, where am I going? Where am I going? Over here? Yes. You know, this is kind of boring. A little bit, maybe. But you know what? Sometimes in Minecraft, not always interesting, you know? I could try to tell a story. Do I have any good stories to tell? I usually do, right? I usually have a fairly stellar... Oh, there's a lot of iron in here. I usually have a fairly stellar story to tell, but nothing happened last night. Other than me going... I was going to go to Chipotle with my friends. I did not do that. I ended up going to this place called Hop and Grind, which is basically a burger place that is very fancy, but not overly expensive. It's actually very cool. And the aesthetic of it is as if I were to have a restaurant, like a burger place like that, is basically what this place looks like. There's all sorts of memorabilia for nerdy stuff everywhere, but it's all very tastefully done, you know? The various things that are there are not, it's not overwhelmingly nerdy and like, you know, disheveled. It looks like really cool in there, so that's why I really like it. And the burgers there are actually fairly inexpensive for what you get. So, like, you can get a burger and fries for, like, $8, and it's actually a pretty high-quality, good burger, you know? So, that was good. But I really wanted Chipotle. I really did. But then Matt was like, oh, no, let's go here. I'm like, all right, whatever, it's fine. You know, I'm not going to complain that much. I did get Chipotle today, as I got my Girl Scout cookies, so that was good. Very happy with that. Chipotle, always a solid choice. And they're good because they only have a few ingredients, which could be considered a bad thing. I don't consider it a bad thing. I need more lapis, too, because why not, right? And I need to not mine that up with the standard stuff. There we go. Nice. And then that pretty much nets experience every time, so I should make more of an effort here to do this, then this. Boom. There we go. Nice. See? I know what I'm doing occasionally. Got Chipotle. And last night I ended up going and playing board games with a few of my friends. And board games I'm very indifferent to a lot of the time. Not really a board game person. As I've said many times, many times before. I've realized that there is a certain bell curve when it comes to playing board games. So a bell curve is basically if you made a graph of a ratio of how much fun you're having to how much time goes on. So there's a very fine balance with board games where at one point you're having a lot of fun, at another point, you know, you're not having fun. And it happens pretty instantaneously. So like whenever a board game starts, depending on how difficult it is, it can be very easy or very hard to get into, right? So, and obviously, if you don't have this pickaxe selected, it doesn't get the experience when you break the block. So make sure it's selected here. So yeah, there you go. It's a very fine balance between, hey, this board game is actually pretty fun, to this board game has gone on too long and I'm sick of it. So usually when a board game starts, I'm like, all right, well, let's see how this goes. You know, it could be good. It could be just way too time consuming and not worth it, which it ends up being a lot of the time, unfortunately. It's not very interesting. Now, this game I played, I don't even know the name of it. It's like, it's some game that you basically, you have to, I can't even like explain it without boring you to death for the most part. You have to have, there's 3 separate turns that you make, but you all rotate between taking turns. And there's 8 rounds total. Then there's cubes that you have to take and allocate to completing a quest. There's intrigue cards, and I'm like, dude, this is way too much. This is way too much. I'm not interested anymore. So my friend Eleanor, bless her heart, loves board games. So, like, she's a board game fanatic. She will have as many board games as possible. She loves them. Loves them more than I think she loves her fiance Dan, which is totally understandable. But she'll play anything, and she will get so invested in every single rule and every... Oh, man. So PAX is actually having, or they do have, a board game-centered convention called PAX Unplugged. So she went to that, and she had a fantastic time. It sounds very boring to me. So it's only boring because it takes so much... Oh, there's a ravine. It takes so much to learn about one board game, and that's just one game, you know? It's not like one board game can apply, you know, its rules to a bunch of different other ones. They're all different rules constantly. So it's not like, you know, you can take this information to another thing and apply it somewhere else. Then there's all these expansion packs and whatnot. And it takes so long to get invested in the rules and whatnot. So I thought, like, all right, well, if I ever made a board game, what would I make the objective be? What would I want to do, you know? Because that's where my mind kind of goes. Whenever I'm doing something, I'm like, all right, well, if I were to do this, what are the negative things about how I feel about this, and how would I make this better and more easily enjoyable for some people? And the thing is, I would not focus on having more things to do, and that's perfect. Because the more things that are happening on the board, on the screen, on the whatever, it seems like the less interested I get. So there's a very unique, like, bell curve. So basically imagine a bell. So by the very beginning, you know, you have your time and your interest level are at the very bottom. Then as you start to understand the game, then you're like, oh, now I get it. Now I'm having fun. Okay, cool. And then at some point, it's usually when I've discovered that I'm going to lose no matter what I do, where I'm like, okay, this isn't interesting anymore. And I immediately want to stop because I know I'm going to lose, and it doesn't seem like there's any other way for me to come back from this, or I don't know. So that happened after round, like, 7 of round 8, whatever it was. Projectile protection, too, is pretty good, but obviously not on a chainmail thing there. So once I discovered I was losing, or was going to lose for sure, I'm like, all right, well, I'm not interested anymore. I feel like if you were to make a board game, you'd want to make it so everyone is having fun throughout the entire experience, instead of it being like, all right, well, I know I've lost, therefore I'm done. You know, I don't think that's a good way to think about, you know, a board game or whatever, right? I want to make sure that, you know, people are having fun throughout the whole experience here. Can I just literally destroy you? Please, please. There we go. 1, and then 2. There we go. Nice. Give me the cobble. Rather, not the cobble, the gunpowder, please. Nope, no gunpowder, right? Not a chance. Why would that happen, right? So the board games I do like are not even really board games. They're more so card games. The card games that are like, not Cards Against Humanity, because that's a hit or miss. You either get, like, comments that are really, really raunchy and, like, people that think they're funny and then they play a card that they think is hilarious and they're actually not really funny. Or, you know, you get a card game like, you know, like poker or something like that that can actually be pretty fun. But I don't typically play card games with my friends. My friends are not card game players. They are like, you know, let's sit down and get invested. Hello, okay. Let's get invested in, you know, 15 minutes worth of rules before we even begin, you know, whatever it is we're going to do, right? It's just not, it takes too, like, if it takes you 20 minutes to explain what the game does, you know, what you're doing, you know, I feel like that's a bit of an issue. I feel like it should be a situation where you jump into the game, you figure it out, you have fun with it. You know, and that's why I like video games a lot of the time. And it keeps my attention longer. Obviously, you know, I'm used to the fast and loose lifestyle of video games, right? It's very quick. You know, if you're sick of it, you can turn it off and you can play another game instantaneously. The instructions are typically 1 page worth on controls. You know, to understand the mechanics, it's not rocket science. You know, you get it, right? So that's why I like it a lot, obviously. Go figure, right? But board games, they take too long to figure out and get invested in. And then by the time you do get invested, you're just done. You just don't feel like doing it anymore. So that's why every time there's like a board game night, it's always like very hit or miss. Definitely, for sure. Let's see. I'm going to do this real quick. There we go. That should eliminate a lot of the water here. Or, you know, I can do that over here too, just so I can place this. All right, so it's 1 water source here. So if I do this, then that should eliminate the whole thing there. No, it doesn't. JK. Oops. Nice. All right, well, I wanted to get this 1 bit of iron right here. Can I just do that real quick? There we go. Place. Oh, okay. Nope, I guess I'm not. I'm just stuck underwater instead. Here we go. Is there anything else down here that I can potentially go after? No? Yes, maybe? All right. Go, no. So, it's always very hit and miss. I just like hanging out, talking to friends, you know, learning more about people. I don't like, because board games, it forces you to it's just a whole thing that I've discovered how I feel about it the past couple of months, and actually really the past year. Been going over friends' houses to play board games monthly, and it's usually the least interesting part of the night. It turns out we all had a significantly better time when we just sat around talking to each other rather than, you know, actually playing the games. So that's hopefully something that will continue throughout, you know, the upcoming 2020 year. We'll see. But we have back to Minecraft specifically. We have almost 2 stacks of iron here, which is pretty dope. I don't know if I've mined up 64 blocks. I might have mined up less, actually. And then the fortune kicks. Is this fortune? No. So I that could happen, you know, when we go back. I don't know. And I don't know if I haven't encountered any diamond at all, which is kind of crazy to think that there's been 0 diamonds this entire time. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. I know. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. We're good. Okay, cool. I told you it's gonna be fine. All right, so I feel like this is good. Maybe. Do I need to get more? I mean, more is always better, right? And we've come a very long way to get to this point. So I'll just keep digging around here. So, yeah, played that last night. It was a trip, and I didn't get home until 2:30, which was not great. Don't do that. Get a good night's sleep, please. Just make sure you sleep well and meow it out, you know? Don't be me. Basically, don't do the things I do, which every adult, I feel like, has said that to every person ever, like for the infinity of forever. But that's kind of just how it goes, unfortunately. Don't practice what I gotta practice what I preach, and it's very tough, you know? Sometimes you're up late at night, you're doing something, you just keep going, you know? So I'll mine this up and keep on going. So yeah, the Super Bowl is today. I'm recording this the day of the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl 52. I don't know. Patriots aren't playing, so who cares? In my neck of the woods, Tom Brady will not be gracing the field this time. So it really just doesn't even matter. So I have no interest in it. It's the 49ers and the San Francisco... I don't know. Oh, man, I'm bad with football, man. I'm very, very bad with football. I am offending all the fathers watching out here. I am very sorry. Very, very sorry. But I know that, you know, New England overall is good every year. You know, they are expected to be in the Super Bowl unless otherwise stated. So, or otherwise, you know, shown, I guess, you know, because they're that good overall. I mean, maybe not next year. Tom Brady might leave. We'll see. We'll see. By the time you're watching this, that decision has probably already been made public. Right now, nobody has any idea. And can I go anywhere down? Is there anything down here? No? I feel like I'm going in circles. Big old circles around here. I'm going to, you know, I need to find one diamond, right? I feel like that's been very peculiar, that there hasn't been a single diamond sighting anywhere around here. Man. All right. Let's go this way. And again, like, I'm just going to die. I'm not going to go travel all the way back home. I'm literally just going to yeet-sickle myself wherever, and I'll be done. How much coal do we have? 50? That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. And if I really were efficient, I would do strip mining. Oh, also a thing that I didn't know was in Minecraft that I will probably never find, so don't expect me to find it, is a thing called dinosaur, or bones, rather. So there are massive structures worth of bone hidden underground in some places. So in some biomes, there are locations where there's basically a massive skeleton that's just lurking in like a cavern or ravine or something, and they're randomly generated. They are impossible to find otherwise. You basically need to be strip mining for almost years if you really, you know, couldn't find whatever you're looking for, right? And basically, it's just structures made out of bone. Now, I've seen people make like an archaeological site out of it, which is pretty cool. Some people mine them up. There's no treasure or anything in there. There's nothing like crazy, you know, rare about them other than that they exist. So you're not going to get some like crazy diamond loot or anything like that. You're just getting, you know, the pleasure of seeing a, you know, a big dinosaur or whatever, big creature skeleton somewhere in Minecraft. It's actually pretty cool that they're kind of adding to the lore like that. I was going to say lure because I have the fishing rod, but they're adding to the lore of Minecraft, inferring that there were these big creatures that were floating, or I mean, maybe floating, maybe walking around on the Minecraft Earth many, many years ago. So it's cool to see that expanded. I feel like they could add something like that, you know? It could be like a big creature at some point, something that they're going to do. I don't know. But the next update is actually the Nether. That should be coming up relatively soon, and that is something I intend to cover for this series. So hopefully that will be, you know, cool. So we have 2 stacks of iron. We got 14 iron ore. What I'm going to do is take all this stuff and bring it back home. No string. Don't do that. Let's do this real quick. Shulker box is going to go right here. I'm going to just put all this stuff in here. So, yeah, all of this stuff is going... Wait, that has to go inside of there for now. So, all this is going inside of here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, you go in here. Nice. There. Make sure I take the elytra off and the iron stuff off. Not that I need this stuff anymore. All right, cool. So, I have nothing... Oh, I lose my levels. But with the fishing rod, we're going to get plenty of levels anyway, so it's fine. So, what I'm going to do... So, this ender chest obviously is here. This ender chest is basically done. Never going to use it ever again, but it's going to be here forever. So, by some means, I could find it. Probably never again, because I don't know where I am. So, I'm basically going to yeet myself into the lava there. And all this stuff is going to maintain inside of here. And then we'll be right back at home and just get that stuff. And we're good. So I just got to find a good place to rise to the high heavens here. And we'll see if that's going to be easy or difficult. We've encountered lava several thousand times here. I could just get shot by a skeleton or something. Whatever it may be. Find a good place for lava. Lava, there we go, finally. Imagine if we found diamonds right here. I'm like, no, finally, no. Okay, cool. So rest in pepperono. Uh-oh. Big ripperoonie. I tried to swim in lava, and I'm alive with the sound of music. Look at all that. It's all here. Yay, cool. I'm so smart. Misa, so smart, Annie. Look at that. All right. So that is a very easy way to bring yourself back home. If you're really lazy, which obviously I am. So that's even quicker than me, like, flying anywhere. That's just, like, perfection, all right? So I'll show you what I mean here. So if I grabbed half of this stack right here, right? So let's say I have the full 32. And I'm going to grab the easy miner right here. Grab that. That has fortune on it, as we can see. I need to repair this big time. So I forget how much it actually takes to repair. Let me see here, because obviously I want to keep that intact. And I can just fishing rod a bunch of the levels here. Let's see, that, and then that. That is, holy Toledo, Batman, 34. If I swap it, nothing. Okay, so 34, halabalooya. All right, so I'm going to do that off camera for sure. So let's say I have all this here. So now I'm going to go put all of it here. We started with 32. Remember that, all right? So let's say, you know, I'm going to get some more out of here. So this has Fortune 2, which has a likelihood of giving us more than what we intend. All right? So, again, I'm just going to mine all of this up here. I don't know how many. Like, you can notice sometimes. So that's 11. We got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No? Really? Not going to work? Maybe. You can see the numbers go up. They're either going to go up by 1 or 2, depending. And we literally got the exact same amount. Okay, so... happens sometimes. Okay, so you know what? Maybe I'm a bad liar. Maybe I'm full of garbage. All right, we're going to leave that there. I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to organize all this stuff because this is a lot of stuff. And I think I want to build... You know, I'm going to build the dock first. The dock is going to be what I make. And then I'm going to build a home, and then I also want to build a lighthouse and then a pirate ship eventually. So lots of stuff is getting built, but that's a spoiler alert for you in case you really care that much. So my name is Brian Saviano, a.k.a. melting a bunch of iron in the furnaces and jumping on the bed. Oh, Brian, I'll see you again next time for more Minecraft. I'm going to go fishing with Gloucester's Glory and repair that pickaxe and hopefully get some other cool stuff. So I'll see you lovely people of the interwebs next time. Peace out. Bye. Yo, real quick though. Look what I just fished up. Ooh! Look at that. Frostwalker boots. Ooh, alrighty. Why did I go backwards into the water? It's a cannonball. All right, I'm not even gonna lean up for this one. I'm just gonna sit and chill back here. All right, so I'm gonna make a pair of diamond boots real swift, and then we're gonna pull a Bruce Almighty, and we're gonna walk on water. You got it? Get it? Got it? Good. All right, meow meow, people. Let's make this thing happen. Let's make it happen. All right, I'm ready. I have wanted these boots for so long, and now I can finally get them. Man, I can't believe that I just fished those up. That is fantastic. All right, so I think that everything we use, everything else on here, will not actually work. So if I make these boots right here, and I combine it on the anvil, everything else will be negated. So this is punch 2, lure 3, whatever. We got, it's fine. So, boots. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what I'll do. Here we go. Boom, boom. Oh, for 4? There we go. What are we going to call? Can we call the boots something? Let's see. We're gonna call them Brucey Boots. Brucey Boots. Because Bruce Almighty. I got the power. Bam, bam, all right, so ideally, I should be able to walk. This is so cool. This is so cool. Let's just see how well this works. Dude, if this is the case, we can dude, boats will not be a thing anymore, man. This would be so sick. This would be so cool. And then we can just run from enemies on land, dude. All right. So I am going to jump off of the dock here. This is where the dock is going to be eventually. I'm going to eat up real quick. All right. So, I mean, and we can repair them and whatnot. It's fine. So, let's see if this works. Yoink. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, it kind of worked. So this is what it does. Oh, it makes a hole. Dude, look at this. Look at this. We can just walk on water. Oh my goodness. So here's the thing. Does this eventually go away? That's the only issue. Does this go away eventually? Or does it permanently stay ice? Okay, so according to this, continuous motion is required for ice to remain when light levels would otherwise cause it to melt. When a player stops walking on the ice created by the enchantment, the ice gradually melts around under the player, at which point the player falls into the water. In addition, the ice created from the frost walker lasts longer during the night as it will not be melted. Okay, so the real test here is during the day, is this stuff going to melt? Is this still technically the ice biome where this won't melt now because of the ice? That might be an issue as well. I don't know. This is a treasure enchantment that can only be obtained from chest looting, fishing, raids, drop, or trading for enchanted books. So I guess we're just going to have to figure it out. But, dude, this is insanity. Like, and as long as the boots don't take damage, which, you know, there's no durability on this. Like, it's not a durability Frostwalker thing. So we can literally just keep doing this all the time. Like, I can't even fathom that, dude. All right, so did that melt right there? No, I went too fast here. So if I just keep doing this, it might wonk out sometimes, but, like, we can just literally walk all the way across the water, dude. I can't believe that. So cool. So cool. Now we can just run all the way back, and we're totally good. Man, that's incredible. So I'm going to wait, actually, above ground. I'm going to wait, like, on top of here on my own and just see how long it takes for everything to melt, if it does melt, and then we'll test it out. So I'll let you know in the next episode what actually happens here. But, dude, these boots are sick. I'm so excited.